Mic check, mic check. Hope everyone's having a great day. Appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll get into it. All right, all right, all right. Hope everyone's having a great day, a good afternoon, good evening. I do appreciate everybody for coming in. Yeah, forgive me for being gone for a little while. Um, if nobody knows, the Spurs were in the playoffs, so I ended up going to see San Antonio. My buddy had a little party, and they ended up losing. And then I realized. So if nobody knows, I rented out this house when I rented out the store, and I've extended this place not really knowing. Like I mean, they sent me a letter, but I didn't even read it. So I've been extending. They want me to sign another lease. So for this past week, I've been looking for a place to live because I don't want to live here. I'm trying to get to, if nobody knows, I really want to get back into clothing. So I want to move to Mexico. So that's where I've been basically. Like I've been in Mexico and like skirts around it. The reason why is because I didn't realize like everything in Mexico was kind of up right now. Like everything's kind of, so I was looking everywhere, but luckily I found two places, so it's a good thing. I'm ready to move. So it might be janky, but I will extend here for one more month because I have to give them a 30-day notice and then I'm gone. So get ready. We're gonna new things, new movements. Also, what sucks is that I still have three storages in Austin, so I don't know how to do this. Like, I might be coming every weekend doing weekend lives. I don't know. But I want to get to shirts there's so much. In fact, like I went and hung out with a buddy, and right now he's not doing so well, and he's like, you should just come and help me, like before you throw your money away. And I was like, but see, he's in a different world. He's selling cut, meaning like they go and they cut it, where I'm trying to resell the vintage shirts, like so of course there's gonna be a bunch of stuff that we don't need, so it could get cut, but I mean he cuts like anything. Like he's cutting Tupac t-shirts that are probably worth like $800, like but because he doesn't know, like it's one of those situations. But yeah, I will be it'll be probably janky for the next, not this this month should be smooth, but after this month or maybe like on the 15th, I got to get stuff together. I'm gonna clear everything out here. I heard he got strikes on YouTube, but no idea if that's fact. I don't know. People say that, but I mean nobody's popped out. The thing about it is everybody wants to be first with information, okay? So when it comes down to first for information, somebody would have already popped out that letter, that email, that notification. I truly believe that, because you gotta understand, like I truly believe that Matt probably is trying to receive some type of help, like maybe for the mental, maybe taking that type of a route. Maybe somebody offered him some stuff, like a place to fucking go for a little bit. Says he has never went this long without streaming. Says, dude, if this move to Mexico, that's fucking major. Says we need to collab and make some shit happen. Hey, there you go. Says hi, Olivia. Yeah, no, it's happening. It's gonna happen like within the 30 days or within. I mean, because I don't want to. I've always done this. I'm always late. Like I move out late. Like I don't know if y'all saw me move out of my store, but my store. So if nobody knows, I was down to my last leg at my store. So I hired a company to come in and they flipped it upside down. They literally flipped it upside down, and that's why it looked like a mess. Because I literally had the way that they do it is this is a big company that does it on Whatnot, but what he does is he sends two girls. I hate to say this, women, but he sends two girls that show off cleavage, big boob girls, and they don't know anything about sports, so they're just cutting into boxes, flipping shit over because they told the guys, "Oh, I can make you a bundle of Seattle," and I was like, "It's not like that here. You have to kind of give them whatever I got because at this point, like to find all the Seattle will take forever. So, anyways, I don't want to put myself short in time. So maybe like on the 15th, I'll start getting everything, out. The good part is, if nobody knows, I really don't have that much stuff here. I just have a lot of um, like stuff that I can store. Like I didn't buy any furniture here. Like, I literally just had, my inventory and all my shirts. I have a massive amount of shirts here, but I don't have like furniture. Like I literally have a little bit of furniture. So the good part is it's not going to be that big of a deal to move. The only unfortunate part is that they want me to do a full clean out here, which sucks. So like I gotta like I put like holes in the wall, to hang up like little art, like gotta clean up all that. Hey, how's it going, Brutus? Yeah, no, I had to take a little bit. Like, I realized since Matt was gone, this is the perfect opportunity for me to get my shit together. And if nobody knows, I've been extending this place for, I think it's been 3 months now. Like, how long have I been? Like, let's keep it a buck, because I hate to put myself out there, but like, when did I shut down my store? Like 2 months ago. So I've extended this place like 2 months now, 3 months. So I need to. I mean, because what's happening is they're telling me that if I don't sign a lease, they're gonna force me to get out. So it was kind of like a blessing. I need to get out of here. Because at this point, I don't want to stay here another year. Like I really want to get to shirts. That's my passion. And I was telling my mom too. Like even if I left everything up here in Austin, if I made enough money there, it should be okay. I could come on the weekends, sell some stuff on the weekends, and do both. I could work double time. So hopefully it works. Matt is probably in jail. Could be. Says whose live chat he in? He was in VP Gloves live. Says Matt's was just another YouTube stream asking for money for adapting and for a sandwich. Nah, that's crazy. It says Matt went against YouTube terms regarding a bile rant about an 8-year-old girl. I don't think that's real either. I don't think any of that's real, because that shit would have already popped up. Like I want to say, like, I get it, V, like you want that to be real, but I don't think that's real. Like I think it's truly just a mental thing. Like I don't know if he got a strike. Like if somebody got him a strike, I'm telling you, somebody would have already done a full fucking 5 hour on how I got Matthew a strike. A dab hit in a sandwich. Matt was asking last night on someone else's stream. Oh, he was asking on somebody else's stream is crazy. So maybe he is cooked. I don't know. Omar, did you have a weak strike? No, that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, so when I got my first strike, this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. When I got my first strike, nothing happened. They said, hey, you know what? You got your first strike. Not to worry, you get 3 of these. So just don't do it again. The second strike that I got, nothing happened either. I don't know if y'all remember. Well, we did not skip a beat. So I don't know how he's getting a week of banishment, but it could be because he might be a partner, and they might be taking him like as a stress thing, and they give him a week, because like if you read on the back, because I was doing, if y'all don't know, I was doing like maybe like 100,000 hours, like, so it's kind of one of those things where like, when you get people to watch so much, you're doing constant video, so they tell you in the background, like, take a break. Thank you so much for what you're doing for YouTube, but still take a mental, like, so maybe Matt got the mental pause. I don't know. But I mean, at this point, what I do know is that when he went to the quack house, if y'all remember that, they offered him, because like I said, like, some people get information, right? So they offered him extra help. So that could be a thing. Matt could be in a place where he's getting extra help. I don't know. Because that's what I was thinking, I know everybody wants it to be like this fucking rant or this kid or anything. And that's all. I think it's all frivolous, because in reality, YouTube doesn't give a fuck. I realize YouTube doesn't give a shit about anything now. Like it just makes total sense that he would be trying to get some help. Where is he now? I have no idea. You tell me. All right, so we're gonna watch this one, guys. This was like I think this was at 1:30. Yeah, 1:30 in the morning. This was one of his last lives before the crash out that he left.
Oh.
Yeah, I would say for now it's probably all AI. You're right.
Man.
Nah, I don't need to see them. You're good. You can
Hi,
send them on
how
Discord.
we doing there, guys? Feels that way sometimes, bro. Nah, my dirty ass hotel is heaven, bro. No worries.
Yeah, I don't think Matt will ever stop streaming, but
him
I think if people gave him opportunity to like
back to the hotel, watch
take a break, he probably would.
Puff on my dad pens. Listen to music.
Yeah, dude. I bet you he'll come back tomorrow. Like,
chill the fuck out.
I really feel like he'll come back tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I think. He's in a like a recovery, like home or whatever.
I'm patiently waiting for the homeboys. So all I can do is patiently wait, and every day doesn't feel very good. But I've already told the mental health people that too. I'm like, I'm not happy. I'm like, this isn't fun.
Oh, hi there.
Hey, how's it going, Charles?
Charles White joined the familia.
Oh. It's like I'm talking normally for like 3 minutes. And then I like drop the ball. I'm like, I'm gonna walk outside and do this. And they're like, oh shit. I'm like,
get his YouTube checks into his grandma, so I bet he's at her house. in a bottle.
I said,
Don't
and
they
who's really gonna
I
stop
thought
me?
YouTube deposits. I don't think YouTube does checks.
What's gonna happen if I walk outside and do this?
YouTube sends checks. YouTube sends checks. Yeah, it is safe. Like you gotta understand, like if you go into the into the skirts of Mexico, it's all ran by Americans. Like literally, like the dentists, like everybody that doesn't want to pay taxes are over there. You know, like there's dentists, there's everything. Like everybody go gets their drugs there because there's no, you don't need a prescription. You can just go in and say, I need whatever you want, like Adderall, Viagra, whatever you want, like steroids. Even if you're a juicer, you know, you're trying to get built, you can do whatever you want in Mexico. It's a little different, but the thing about it is in the skirts, it's all ran by like American citizens. I hate that's why. Like I'll be honest with you, like I was gonna try to stay in the skirts, and it's super expensive. Like it's almost expensive as being here. You know, like same thing. Brooke used to say that you had to send her checks. So I thought, no, like, so I used to be monetized. So they just ask for your debit card, your social taxes, all that. So they would never send you a check. I don't think so. I mean, they'd send, yeah, Greece says that's always one in Mexico, says, but the cartels don't worry about. Nah, like, all right, so hear me out. If you're trying to get dope and try to be a dope runner, you're going to have dope runner problems. But if you're just a normal civilian, just trying to live life, I mean, at the end of the day, you might see something crazy, but I mean, they're not coming after you if you're not trying to like tap in with them, if you will, you know, like, so I mean, stick to your own business. It's all good, you know, it's all direct deposit. So no, I have to apply. I'm glad you said that. I have to apply here in the US. Like Mexico doesn't matter. I have to pay, but US I have to apply. Like I don't know why, but so we're gonna figure that out. But it doesn't matter. Like at this point, like I can flip flop if I want to. You know, like do 3 months there, do 3 months here, 3 months there. But yeah, it's really nice. It says I bet Matt has been hitting up all the previous donors for money. Yeah, that's true. Probably true.
Because I'm in control myself, you know. Everything is as it should be. Everything's alright. They're doing their best. Yep. Really bothers me. Because all my problems, and that's fine, you know? Like, I'm not impatient. That's not what it is. Other people's money is not my money. There's quotes that I use, quotes that I feel like I actually coined. If you know what that means, like coining a quote. Like I've never heard anybody else say that.
No, you have to apply from here, from the States. Like Mexico, you pay, it's the same thing. Like, so you have to apply both ways. But Mexico, I know this for a fact. If you pay, you're going to be okay. But US, you still have to, I don't know why this, but you have to apply here too, saying that you're going to be moving from both places. So I have to get an agreement with the US as well as Mexico. But Mexico, you just pay them. Like, they just want money. Like, shout out to Mexico. I love Mexico.
Shit. Other people's money is not my money. Or what that means, you know? Based on generosity and kindness and
I have no idea.
Giving somebody a gift, authenticity, what this experience is. I wait patiently for people that have the money to grant me a certain experience to where after I have that certain money, I can make what's called like networking stock decisions that then grant me passive income. There are people that use ridiculous quotes, cliche quotes, because I coin quotes that are one of a kind, but then they use cliche quotes like, contribute to society and all this other. Somebody said something that made me like fake laugh, and my fake laugh turned into a maniacal evil laugh. He said some shit like, Do you dream or aspire to be da 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 part of an? I can't. I'm half-assing the quote, bro. He said something like
Look at horizontal. Go
meaningful
to horizontal.
employment with some shit about employment, bro, and it made me laugh so fucking hard. Like I just dreamed to aspire to work at the grocery store in paper, plastic. Would you like to know where the Campbell's chicken noodle soup is? Oh, I can show you. It's on aisle 17. Would you like to know where the purple or the blue Listerine mouthwash is?
That's what I feel. I feel like he took his because they offered him more extra time. So I really want to say that he took a
You
mental break.
know,
But he could be back tomorrow. You never know. You know, Matt's fucking.
I
I don't. He'll
appreciate
never
you
quit.
guys.
Shout to everyone in the room. Yeah, this was one of his last lives. It was like 1:32 my time in the morning.
That's up to you, Jet. And my money is my money. That's a good one, Mac. Yep, I do enjoy that one. I really do. I'm not really sure if I think I've heard that from somebody else, but I do really enjoy that one. I think I'd like to believe. I'd like to lie to myself that I coined that one. That's a fun one. I'm trying to remember the exact. It must have been like a boyfriend girlfriend back and forth. You know what I mean? That I mean, some season. SpongeBob has so many like quotable NPCs. SpongeBob's actually got like so many time shit. Like, damn, that was funny as fuck, homie. Oh, bro. Hey, pal. Did you just blow in from Stupid Town? Coughing, and I'm using this stylus.
Stylus, the pin.
So those are probably the noises you're hearing.
What is everybody doing this Saturday? What are y'all up to? Tomorrow's Father's Day, right? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yeah, anyway, I'm trying to save up $1,000 for the new outfit, new suit. The new suit for the job interview.
Drinking future.
Type stuff, yeah. Yeah, really, I don't like yelling at people. I'm a very like small person. I don't like to yell at people.
That's what I'm saying. Like free room, free food, get his mental right, and he stacks cheese. Yeah, if he's living money, you know. That's one, John. So far, so good. Actually, really good. I'll be moving here soon. We're gonna get the clothing started. So I mean, some people don't like clothing like that, but luckily. Watch the Dodgers game. Nah, unfortunately, I mean.
No, that lazy my suit's ripped out.
He'll pop up ASAP, you know?
So I can't acquire that suit until I have like more of my bodyguards with me. It's complicated stuff.
My bodyguards with me.
Everything about my life is complicated at this point.
When did Mac get bodyguards? Fucking crazy.
Really give me one day? Yeah, it's not that much money. I'm trying my best not to like be that guy and have these conversations.
Well, that guy is built different.
It out me out, but she didn't want to. I was gonna call him too.
I truly feel like he's trying to stream right now. Like if people are saying that he did get a strike and they gave him a ban or weekend,
it's like
it's already been longer than a week.
money,
You know,
so like extending over till
I know that when he went to the crazy house, they offered him more crazy house opportunities. So I'm pretty sure he took that. Took a little 90. Or another thing too is
like walking the
hear me out. This is another
$50 and me 280.
Forgive me. One thing that we forgot to bring into rhythm is right now the World Cup is in full effect. You know, West Coast is going crazy right now. So Mac could be on them vouchers right now. He could be living life off those vouchers. You know, we just don't know. But at this point, what I do know is they did offer him some extra time for him to get his mental correct, you know, if you will, put another psych ward. So yeah, I think Mac could have done that. But I mean, it's all plausible. You know, people want it to be this for this strike or whatever, but it's been past that. You know, it's mental correct, you know, if you will, put another psych ward. So yeah, I think Mac could have done that. But I mean, it's all plausible. You know, people want it to be this for this strike or whatever, but it's been past that. You know, it's like the last time I was on live was 11 days ago or 12 days ago. You know, so hopefully that makes sense to you. But
What's wrong, bro?
what I'm trying to get at, Brutus, is they don't like. I don't see why they would even give him a ban. Period. Like, they would strike his channel and
For
that's
me.
it. Like, that's what I'm
And
trying to
to
get at.
collect
Like,
the rest of
I don't know
my
why they would give him
stuff.
unless it's one of those mental cooldowns like YouTube tries to do. That could be one thing, but
I guess so, Phantom.
I don't know. You'd have to check.
If that's whatever helps you sleep at night.
I called the hotel and told him he's not there anymore. I mean, then again, I don't think they would give you any information, even at the JCap motel.
No, those are police, not bodyguards, security guards. Anybody who knows. Yo, what's up, Kurt? I'm not ignoring you
I didn't think
or
about that.
anybody,
I mean,
and if I am, I ignore
it's all
everybody
plausible.
equally.
Everything's plausible right now. Like, I mean, it could be
Hopefully
the
you're doing
voucher
right,
thing.
Kurt.
He could just be suffering. Like, it could be a lot of things.
SWAT to all chat. Yeah, I can see Diana. I'm waiting for somebody to help me out with
Yeah, if you're ever gonna risk trying to get a fucking phone, trying to get information, at least record it, bro. So we can hear it. You know what I mean? Like, you're risking your neck out already by putting your number out there. Like, you might as well fucking record it. The game kind of strikes says make those inappropriate comments about children. That's what everybody's saying. But like, what I'm trying to get at is, even if that is a true fact, that everybody's saying that it would be a weak ban. You know, and then well, now Bruce is claiming it could be 2 weeks. But even at that, like, you think that might pop up something. I feel like here's the thing. I don't see them getting on a ban. Period. I feel like, or like a ban. I think they just give him a strike. You know?
I'm gonna head over to Johnny Dang's.
He's probably still in the same hotel. I mean, somebody just says he's.
How much do I need?
He's probably still in the same hotel.
The teeth are quite bad.
Somebody just said Matt's brother's in here or whatever. The guy says his whole Matt's, but he said he called. They said Matt's not there anymore.
Which is it for what? Kurt, I don't know what's going on. The messages aren't appearing. So something's making it not appear. I don't know if that makes sense. Like when we go to channel activity, and it just says sorry, just rolled in. Okay, ignore me. I guess so. He won't answer. Ask 3 times. Those are the only messages that appeared. And it says you created your account a month ago. So it's looking kind of body.
I mean, right now it is a little cut, so he could be in a hotel to the.
It's not stuff that we talk about, Savage. Were you able to help out Damien? What's going on with that? Your account's kind of buggy too. Do I need to do a man wave and clear everybody?
That's what I feel too. A cyborg. Like,
Ow.
I feel like Matt was barking up too many trees, too many people recording him, and came back to swing around and ask him for more help.
That's how much I need.
They offered him more help. I bet you too.
Go to the website.
He's at the
Johnny Dang's from Angsty.
He could have moved to a different hotel. We
Very
probably would need to do that.
Johnny was able to help out with.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. It could be the vouchers. You know, we gotta remember that. Like, we
Yeah,
paid it.
amazing.
You know,
Yeah,
they were giving
such a
vouchers.
good thumbnail. We refunded it because you know, world amazing. So
I feel like that could be a thing. You know, Matt needs to take a little bit of a mental. I mean, dude, who takes 2 fucking dap hits to the head? You know, like, bro, that's fucking crazy. You know, like, Matt really has to take 2 dap hits to the head, and he's what, 98 pounds or 97 pounds. That tells you something. Like, all right, real quick, how many are doing that? How many are fucking getting stupid high off of 2 dab hits? I guess I think it's smart.
To the
It's not too bad. What's up, Annie?
Johnny Dang's.
Mine is definitely watching right
Oh,
now.
he's a little different. He looks a lot like that one.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. You know, at this point, we're not leaving. You know, the unfortunate part is I left a little bit, but I left for good reasons. You know,
We're trying to save up a lot, you know. Only afford 40. If you can save for send 40, that'd be cool, yeah.
Sure, Annie. Yeah,
I'm
Annie, I
not
was
trying to take your money if you don't
gonna
know.
go get everything ordered.
Every dollar counts.
The 90 days of mental hospital care.
Yeah, Harper, I slammed my phone on the table a lot. I'm surprised my camera works.
Yeah, but are you doing it on the
First
daily?
day,
Are you like, is it,
restarted my
real
phone.
quick, like,
Oh,
if we're just trying to get high, I get it, right? Take 2 dab, but if that's your daily, that's fucked up. Like who's taking 2 grams of the fucking battery charged, you know, vape pens to the head every day? Matt. I don't know anybody else that does that. Like, I don't think I can suck down a gram of that shit. Like, I don't think I can. You know, like, in one day, not probably not. You know, like, Matt's taking the craziest and still being alive with it. You know, like, I'd probably pass out. You know, go to sleep.
you know, or the camera will connect.
Yeah, shut this.
I can try it. That might be better now.
Just dab pens in general, I think are really bad. You know, it's
I don't
like,
know, like,
you got this battery charged oil that's burning fire. You know, and you're just roasting your lungs, and not only roasting them once, you're roasting them twice. And of course, it's like, yeah, it's euphoric really fast, but Matt does it like it's like a drug. You know, like that you know what? There's people that smoke weed and you know it's okay, but there's people that overly abuse it and make it look dirty. You know, like they make it look like they're fucking fiends. You know, like
At least.
that seems like a fiendish behavior. You know,
Don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff.
like, you know what it is? Like, remember those vape pens? There's this guy that he's like at the gas station right down the street. He has the dumbest big vape. I'm talking about it's about this big. You know, like
Yeah,
it's
Harper, he'll be doing
local
okay.
squares. You know, like and he's
Thanks
taking
for
a fast
letting me know
dab. Like
how to
the guys
do
with like vapes. You know, like,
Really appreciate
like,
positivity.
you need all that. You know, like
It means a
then
lot.
you're fucking smoking a whole pack of cigarettes every time you puff. You know, like I'm thinking you need all that.
Hey Damien, you know what other people really need to do? They need to like keep their name, keep my name out of their mouth.
You're calling his phone too. Wow, you gotta record this, brother. You gotta record this.
I don't know what's going on, but he needs to like discontinue that behavior. I'm gonna do my best not to like emotionally react to it.
That's already been good.
I've had that reaction to a lot of people. I could name drop them and explain, but it seems to really upset them when I do that. I have a lot of connection, like spiritually with people. I feel like it seems to really bother the fuck out of people. I don't know, Lizzie. That's not. We don't talk about this stuff. We spend our time focused on saving money to fix my teeth. That's all I spend all my time talking about and doing. And all my money doing.
So Matt has 2 phones, John Cena. He has this one that this choppy one that we're watching from right now, and then his other phone. I don't think so. Yeah, my brother said that he turned off his phones. But you know what it is? Because everybody was spamming his phone, and that was the biggest problem. Like, online bullying is a thing, like, us reacting like this is not a good,
$1,000.
like, but if you're pestering the guy, forcing him to
$89
be something else, like, yeah, that's like a problem. It says he never actually saves him insurance. No, he doesn't. He thinks insurance right there. That's this shit. Yeah, I don't think Matt broke his phone. I think Matt took a little break. Like, and I'm gonna say like psychiatric break, like an evaluation. Now it could have been just a week, it could have been 2 weeks. Like people are saying that he's on a ban, so they're saying it could be possible for a week or 2 weeks. Like everything's here, and everything too is like we could also throw that the World Cup is out right now. Like if y'all don't believe me, y'all can Google it yourselves. Seattle's giving away fucking vouchers. That's probably what everyone happened with Seattle. Just to stick his head out, sign little forms so he can get vouchers too. Like
that's right. People I can ask in emergency. I can still what's it called? Ask for a loan from this company.
Ask a loan is crazy.
A few things I can do, but like we need to be in a positive position rather than a disposition where I'm like asking for handouts. And lazy, I have like a.
If you get to the psych ward, like what do you say? You have $3,000 to a name. You should be able to take care of himself. But also, if he's not and he's on vouchers, he still has a bunch of
you just perceive false project reality. So spend a lot of time doing that with your
I don't know. It's all plausible.
But obviously, 20 to 45 minutes, like having this lecturing conversation with you. When I already understand psychology is a very surface level thing for me. I study humans and human behavior. Your brain waves aren't healthy enough to have this conversation because people have to be willing to accept help to actually receive it. You notice how I said all that like I was quitting you? I didn't like stutter or fumble on my words. I actually had something to tell you. I really do wish you'd listen to it and hold on to it though instead of drop the ball.
Alright, so I just put it for horizontal, I'll put it for vertical really quick. 1 second. That's the whole.
Yeah, does anybody have like $1,000, maybe $500? I've got like buying clothes. Instead, I spent money on food. 40 at PayPal? You said you're Australian. I forget if Australia does the PayPal thing.
Answer the poll, answer the poll. You guys want to Megan? Shut Megan. Yeah, I'm trying to find a place to live, Megan. We moved, so that's what I've been doing for this whole week. Actually, a little bit of a San Antonio.
Definitely abracadabra.
Because I put the Spurs in.
I appreciate the Murrays. You're amazing.
They had a little party. I mean, it was actually a pretty big party, but.
Appreciate your positivity.
So it's worried about what they're fucking doing on. We're not worried. Who's worried? Who's worried on what's going on? Why are you stressed out, everyone? Everybody answer the poll,
Man, I've got to.
Alright, so if you read the poll, guys, the living off the vouchers is right now the World Cup is on the West Coast. They're using Seattle, and of course the Olympics are coming to LA, or LA's already having some cup too, right? I think it's both places right now. So there's voucher city, right? So like Mac could be on vouchers, so that's what that means. You can be a shadow. Good thing. Put the diamonds on the skin. Johnny Dang has some innovation. The lotion. Put the lotion on the diamonds. Imagine Mac comes out the Johnny Dang video going all crazy. You know what's funny is I don't know how it just happened, but there's a guy that has a mosquito rap. I'm gonna let y'all listen to. It's funny as fuck. They call it mosquito rap. I was like, damn. That needs to showcase now.
It now reaches the point where, like I said, I appreciate that, Howie. It just reaches the point where, like, I'm not in the mood to continue to repeat the same thing I've repeated for the past 4 months. So I could, well, that's what I mean, Harper. I don't know, like, you may stop here and there. I know you're not, like, entirely new here, but I'm just so exhausted from saying the same thing over and over and over again for more than 30 minutes, for more than 3 hours, for more than 3 weeks. I don't know what people want me to say to them said already. So I reached the point where then I get really quiet. I start thinking in my head. What's going on, man? Well, I'm supposed to save up money to fix my teeth, save up money to buy new clothes. We gotta buy a plane ticket. We gotta buy a bunch of stuff. I just need a lot of money for a lot of stuff. Yeah. Looking for yes or no about what? What's going on there?
If you're not, don't have to stream like the stream, guys. Also, if you're not, follow this page. When we do daily content, of course, like I said, I'm in the mood.
I reached the point where I'm not really mentally unhealthy. I'm like 84 pounds, man. I need to lay in the hospital bed and have them bring me breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and just gain some pounds and take it easy.
Listen to that part. That's what I'm saying. Like Matt was dropping a little bit of information about, in the background, some of us new extra information. So this is why I feel like Matt is going to take a little bit of a break. But I don't know. I mean, he can back to Mouse and talk about it. You never listen to him.
I've spent a lot of time doing that. I reached the point where I'm not only really mentally unhealthy. I'm like 84 pounds, man. I need to lay in the hospital bed and have them bring me breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and just gain some pounds and take it easy.
Take it easy. If y'all want the best experience, guys, check out horizontal. You can see the chat as well as not be confused with the extra chat. I know vertical is very
chat. Settle down.
If they both have the screen, like the screen, appreciate right now.
You're spending a lot of energy typing sentences and paragraphs. You're not, your brain waves aren't healthy enough to receive the information. Let's just settle down.
Shout there, Brandon.
No, in pounds, 84 pounds in pounds. Like I'm skinny, walking skeleton.
You're skinny, walking skeleton, so great.
Very skinny. I spend 20 time resting, or about 2 naps today. Let's settle down, Rachel. I appreciate you. No, 5-2. Really close to 4 though. No, 5-2.
This was his last live. It was like at 2 o'clock in the morning. This is already 2 o'clock in the morning. This was the day before his last live, or the last day, if you will. Like, there was only like 58 people in the room. It was a small live.
We're gonna ban Colette. Colette, it's $75 to be unbanned from the Shadow Realm, okay? $75.
Yeah, there are some people that
We
like that,
appreciate
so
you for
actually they are out there. I don't know why they do that, but there are people that do. I don't know if they're weird. Guys, on 7 up, you're doing good. I think he's in a psych ward. That's my true feel.
Yeah, what do you think my way is? Find my way. What should I do if I find it?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back. You know, like I'm gonna keep it about. Like I think that he took
Fine,
this break
no
because
worries,
they're kind
Don't stress about
of
it.
forcing him, if you will. He needs it. He needs to take a break. But yeah, it could be a lot of things. It could be make sure the strike. It could be make sure the fucking anything. It could be make sure everything. You know.
Rachel, you don't have to like perceive the world that way. I'm 80, probably 85 pounds. You don't have to perceive the world that way, Rachel. Like whatever helps you sleep at night is usually what I passive aggressively say. But you need to understand that the world like really. I can try to do the Lorax and tell you that's just not how things are. That's not how things work.
The Lorax is crazy.
But it's so unfortunate that you have to like have an experience that I don't want to wish upon you or anybody. Even if you don't see what I see, that's fine. I just wish you wouldn't shame me for behavior that doesn't need to shame.
They always
make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
There are people that legitimately abuse the system every single day. You spent your lived experience shaming me when I had nothing. What do you want from me? What do you want from me when I had nothing?
Yo, can we get 5 more likes? Double tap the screen, or 3 more likes. 3 more likes. Double tap the screen and get like the stream. Appreciate everything. Our team hat is crazy, bro. He weighs as much as a girl, so their kid is probably much more. Broad price. That's awesome. Medical thing. Bro, brain seizures, brain traumatic seizures, trauma-like symptoms. You know, wait, traumatic-like symptoms. I don't know, bro.
I already am, Rachel. I'm doing better than I ever have.
I'm sure that puppet. Medical brain bleeding. I can do that.
I didn't
I didn't know what I was clicking on.
You guys.
Oh, this is the beatdown. Who remembers the beatdown?
Ever. In my house again. I will fucking make sure you never see the light of day again. Do you understand me?
I wouldn't approach me as threatening. Are you my property? Return my property, I will harm you. Return my property or I will harm you. Leave 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 or I will harm you.
2 seconds break, fuck that.
Damn, she was going in on him. What 10 seconds to find a punk ass. You know? And she had a chihuahua in her hand. You know she meant business. Hey, look, back in the day, Matt would get 300. Dude, I'm telling you, like, Matt had crazy numbers. Matt had 369 people were in there. Like, I remember there was a live where, like, Matt had that Kyson Nat effect. Where, like, there were people, like, you know, that supported him. There were a bunch of people that hated on him. Like, who remembers those type of lives? Like, Matt used to do, like, 8-hour stints and, like, just fucking nonstop fucking grift, you know? Like, that's funny as fuck.
Wasted all my money in the past 14 days.
I played a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of rumors. Like I said, has everybody answered the poll? Right now, these are the rumors right here.
That was my money for the apartment.
The rumors right here are really what's.
So who's gonna pay me back?
People think that he got a ban. Oh, it's on page.
Instead, I spent time here drinking chocolate milk and Gatorade.
Alright, you know, I think this one's this one.
I bought a plane ticket that I didn't go to. So who's paying me back for being here?
They already answered the poll. I'm gonna push the poll in about 10 seconds. So if you have not answered the poll, answer the poll.
Take that shit.
So if nobody knows, right now the World Cup is in Seattle, or in the West Coast area, you know, Seattle, Los Angeles. So there are vouchers right now for homeless people. So he could be having vouchers. Also, people said that he was talking bad about, or like, about a little 8-year-old. So there's a ban for 2 weeks. Also, you know, I feel this, you know, that he could be in the loony bin because Matt even explained that they're giving him ample opportunity to get his life together, and Matt would probably just want to, you know, fucking.
What do you want me to do?
Have a place to live and just live for it free. Matt even explained it that they were giving him ample opportunity to get his life together, and Matt would probably just want to, you know, fucking.
What do you want?
You know, I feel this, you know, that he could be in the loony bin because Matt even explained it that they were giving him ample opportunity to get his life together, and Matt would probably just want to, you know, fucking.
What do you want me to do?
Have a place to live and just live for it free. I think for a little bit.
Why would I go to Walmart?
Shout out to Annie, love you, Annie. He was terrified of her too, almost crying and backing. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Wait, pause, what?
Alright, I'm gonna rip the poll now. I gave y'all a good time. So it looks like for the vertical side, it looks like 51% think that he's in the loony bin out of 43 votes. On the horizontal side, it looks like loony bin too. Or no, I'm sorry, this is a horizontal side. No, this is a vertical side. This is vertical side, right? On the horizontal side, yeah. 62, 19, 19. So 62% believe that he's in the loony bin. He just, you know what the thing about it is, like, he really feels like he is in control of everybody and nobody has emotion but him, you know. So you have to be empathetic when he feels bad, or when he feels powerful and he's like stepping on you, you have to just take it, you know, which he doesn't understand. He's nobody special, you know, he's a fucking bum, you know, like let's keep it a buck. The reason why we watch him is because the outlandish shit that he says, and we're waiting for this part, you know, like the ending, you know. But of course, you know, I can see him coming back in no time, you know, like a week or a day, could be tomorrow, you know.
I say, hey, can somebody help me out with some?
This part, you know, like the ending, you know. But of course, you know, I can see him coming back in no time, you know, like a week or a day, could be tomorrow, you know.
I say, hey, can somebody help me out with something to eat? And then
Love you, Andy.
somebody
Thanks so much
helps
for being
me
here.
out with something to eat.
Shout to Bruce, shout to Megan, shout to y'all.
I haven't had any money for probably a year and 7 months. That'd be 19 months. Everything I do is paid and paid for.
Paid and paid for.
Yippee.
That could be another thing. I believe in aliens. I'm not gonna say no. I'm going back to the.
Detailing like
the
paint
planet
or like cleaning the interior.
The Griftopolis, you feel me? Not even Griftopolis. I can see that. Just like look at all this stuff I grifted for y'all. You never know. Anything is possible. If you don't have to scream, like the stream. What is this kryptonite? My kryptonite. Oh yes.
And where are you located?
Everyone's doing good. Appreciate you for coming back in. Forgive me for being gone for a week. Like I said, I'm trying to move. I don't want to stay here for another year. I've been extending my because my lease basically ended, so I just been doing an extension. They've been allowing it, you know, thinking that I was gonna stay or you know what I was gonna do. So they gave me an ultimatum saying that if I don't sign everything, they're gonna ask me to leave. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna try to figure it out. Yeah, start squad, you know, and then go live and ask out for $1 million. Say that we're gonna rule the world together, and I need your buku to finance that, and I need behind girls from Johnny Gatlin's Louvre. I'm with it right fucking now. Let's start right now. But it's right now I need 10 people at $1,000 right now. It's simple. We can start right now. What's the poster? It's only 1K, it's nothing, right? Drop the bucket. That's funny, right? Start squatting, it's crazy.
Right, so I really understand that your opinion might be different than mine. You maybe just don't even like me as a person. You don't like the things I say, you don't like the things I do. So I don't really know why you spend a lot of time either thinking about it, talking about it, or talking to something you don't like. There's a lot of psychology questions there.
Yeah,
I'm doing my best because I care about your opinion. I'm taking note of it. I think better of you. I think highly of you. I hope you can think better of yourself and do better, and we can have appropriate behavior. Sharon, I hope you're doing alright. I'm glad you're here.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's probably getting fucking.
Yeah, but Mary Lynn, how long are you wanting me to be there? I'm trying to figure it out. What?
The black choppers. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. You know who I work for. You know who I am. Who you?
I don't know.
Bro, no.
I don't know how much time I have for that, man. I'll do my best. Is there already a lot of boats that I need to clean? Type shit, looking ass?
Boats is crazy, bro.
Am I supposed to fly over there right now and just start power washing boats? You know what I'm saying? Like the equipment's there for me to power wash? Or are you expecting me to like be the company itself and make the investment? I need to get healthy first. I need money. I'm gonna keep it real, Gokins. Are you a guy with a bunch of yachts that need power wash and you're gonna hand me whatever money? Or is this something you need done for 3 days? And I hope you're the company, then you're doing well off and you don't need me. I appreciate you.
Hope you are doing good.
Yeah, you're doing alright. You don't need me. I appreciate you, man.
What's up, Mike? How you doing, Mike?
85 pounds. You got a big, strong man to hold power washing for you.
Hopefully, have a great night, guys. Appreciate you being here.
And don't worry, person. I'm able to see things a different way as well. If he wants to help out, he will.
This was Matt's last live, guys. Before he, or not last. This was the last night live. Like he did at 2 o'clock in the
I
morning.
don't
It's
get
2
to fly
o'clock
all the way
a.m.
over to Maryland to power wash boats to 14 other employees. They can be power wash and clean that boat.
Just so much, Annie.
I can see it clearly. 14 big, strong, hunky men power washing the boat. You don't need me.
You don't need me.
Yeah, to clean boats that don't need clean, though. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, man. If you want to help me out, you want to help me out. I can't see myself going to Maryland and clean the boats. Clean the boats that don't need cleaned.
Yeah, we don't know. You don't talk to us. We'll talk to them here because nobody really has an idea. I mean, everybody has an idea, but nobody has like a solid, you know?
I don't know. It's up to you, man. 80 pounds.
Well, I mean, the Facebook post was not even like a real random
Fly
person,
the
so yeah,
place
for sure.
every
I haven't been paying
pay for
for
room
it.
and board. You're just paying for a slave to clean your boats when you already have 14 of them. Not as much as you think sarcasm is fun. Yeah, it's a regular thing. The accumulation of the views and doing this every day is the only thing that makes it worth the time. But even then, like a regular job will pay you. You work for 2 days, for 4 to 8 hours, you're making more money. Like, this experience isn't about money. It's about being here with you guys, and this experience is already ruined because you guys have ruined the experience.
Wait,
So if it was about views, it's unfortunate because you guys aren't meaningless numbers to me. You guys are real people. It's experiences.
No, he's not missing. He just
Yeah.
everybody did have
Anyway,
a
homeboy in Maryland with the boats. When do you want me to hit there?
I just added a poll, but we just
Go to Maryland, clean these boats.
people think he's in a psych ward. You know, people think that he got banned for talking about an 8-year-old. Some people believe that it could be vouchers because right now it is the World Cup in
That's
Seattle.
really because people are
Sending
weird.
everybody
I don't
to
want
prison, so that could be
to
shown for some vouchers. It could be anything.
more
Everything
complicated,
here.
I guess so. That's what I mean. But I don't want to like take all your extra money and be like, yeah, I gotta find it.
You know, people think that he got banned for talking about 8-year-old. Some people believe that it could be vouchers because right now it is the World Cup in
It's
Seattle.
probably because people.
Psych ward, you know.
In Maryland with the boats. When do you want me to head to the airport?
I just added a poll, but we just
go
took it
to
down.
Maryland and clean these boats.
People think he's in a psych ward. You know, people think that he got a ban for talking about an 8-year-old. Some people believe that it could be vouchers because right now it is the World Cup in Seattle.
It's probably because people are
They're
really
sending everybody
weird.
to Bremerton, so Matt could be a shoo-in for some vouchers. It could be anything.
It's more
Everything's in here.
complicated, I guess so, and that's what I mean by I don't want to like take all your extra money and be like, yeah, I gotta fly this plane to Maryland. And
If you're asking me, I think he took the
you mean
help.
the hotel. And,
I think he took the
meet
mental
up
help.
and
That's what I feel. But I could be wrong too. You know, it's just an assumption that I
power wash the boats.
feel. Because Matt made so many
It
like
shouldn't
crazy
cost me that
threats
much to power wash
that like
boats
I'm
when you
saying,
already
like
have
they're
14
probably trying to
strong
get
men
him to a
power
point
wash
where
for
they
me.
know that he's mentally stable, and then they're probably
Oh,
gonna
why would you need to
press
pay me
charges on something. You
$60,000?
know, like because Matt, like you gotta understand, like Matt saying outlandish things, being
I can't
crazy is
convince
one thing,
myself.
but when they realize that he's sane,
I'm doing my
still
best.
saying the same shit, it's probably time for him to get picked up.
Yeah, I think
all
so
about
too,
money.
right? But
Could be all
I'm like
about
doing
money.
my best, right? I think it's kind of hilarious too. I'm like trying to figure it out.
But I mean, you never
Just
know.
want me to
Tomorrow
fly
he
to.
could
I'm
pop
like
up.
trying
You
to
know?
make it real in my mind.
He could pop up saying some shit. You just never know.
It's more real for somebody to just give me the money to fix my teeth. That's like more the real, you know. Definitely sarcasm. We try our best not to mention what I call the support count because you guys are real numbers. Real numbers. I'm glad my brain works. You guys aren't just meaningless numbers, you're real people. And you're definitely real numbers. And I do my best just not to mention the support count because I wouldn't want any numbers to make people feel insecure.
Olivia.
I remember back in the day, years ago, tight shit, being famous. It either seemed impossible or it seemed like it would feel a certain way. And now, like, it's just life, bro. No, you're not being rude, man. I'm doing my best to answer your question. And it's not about taking a chance. That's what I'm trying to explain by, like, what would be the starting amount.
You
'Cause
should
then
just
you'd be
get
taking a
fake
chance,
girls,
like,
yeah,
oh,
like
I'm paying you
teenage girls.
$60,000 a year. It's like, yeah, I need money for something, and then it feels like try not to use the words waste of time.
Yeah, that's what I feel
Yeah,
too.
so what do we
Like
doing,
what
you
I
know?
feel is that you know, with Matt, he
Like, if
has
I don't have
no
a safe place to sleep,
he has no
I can't spend my
friends.
time
So
doing
the
it.
only
I don't
even
have-
though
I
that
don't
they're
have
not really
any
his
excess
friends,
money.
but the
To
internet
be
is
like,
his
yeah,
friend.
I've
You know,
rented
like
out this place
so
for 3
I truly
months,
believe the same thing. Like Matt would be online
so I
now.
can fly
you know?
over to Maryland, make this
So-
decision. Da, 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 da.
But it could be
I
a
can
lot of
have
things.
some
You know?
type of like
He could be in the loony
rebound
bin.
decision, like, you know what, things
he could
aren't
be living
going
off
well 3
vouchers.
weeks in. I'm gonna
He
go
could
back
be outside
here and lay
suffering, you
down
never
on
know.
this pillow. Like, no, I have negative $900. So that's what I mean by like, yo, I need $1,000. So if you want me to fly to Maryland and be in a state that I've never been in, a city I've never been in, to
Yeah,
power wash boats I've never been in,
he's in a prison himself. Like,
that's what I'm saying by you can arrange something. I might have to see $1,000. If you're like trying to help me out or whatever's going on here. I might need $1,000 cash and maybe another $300 to pay for the plane ticket.
the plane ticket is crazy.
Do I talk about certain subjects? Yeah. I talk about a lot of random weird stuff. Like, I don't mind mentally and physically dedicating myself to washing these boats. But I'm just letting you know that I don't think I'm in the position to.
Yeah, like you gotta
I'm
understand. Or like,
located in Washington. I'm on the other side of whatever other.
right. The reason why I watched this, guys, like, in the beginning, I did it because I wanted to put a stop to Matt. Like when I first watched Matt, I truly felt bad for him. I sympathized with him because at that time my business wasn't doing so good. I was actually living in the van trying to make it work, right? Like, so when I first met Matt, I thought that he was really going through some shit, and I was like, damn, God, Jesus, whatever you want to believe in, is putting this guy through a lot of stuff. But then when you come to realize he's just a scam artist using his look, the deformity of his face to have sympathy donations, like, and it reminds me of those. I hate to be like that, but there's always like I don't know what religion they are, Persian, Indian, I don't know what they are, but there's always some people out, Russian maybe, but they're always outside. They have like the perfect signs. They always have their daughters, their kids outside, and they're begging like in front of like the Burlington co-factor, like a big warehouse, like. And so like I think of it like that, like people feel bad. They see the kids outside, it's hot, they're like, here, donate, go take the kids, Same thing with Matt, like they see the same thing with me. When I first went in there, Matt was on a mute, like he was muting people, so nobody got to tell me like, hey, this guy's full of shit, because everybody was muted at that point, So like, it's one of those things where some people, like, everybody, I've asked this question millions of times, like, how did you find out about Matt? And it's like the same thing, like everybody kind of rolled into Matt, like doom scrolling wise. So with me, I truly sympathize with them because at that time I was going through things. But when I because at the beginning, you got to understand, I'm a doom scroller, so I asked the question, he responded, I felt the type of way, and I kept on going, I was like, peace be with you kind of thing, right? But then slowly but surely he kept on popping up more and more in my life, and I realized, like, like I started watching and realized he was just a scammer. But now that the reason why I'm saying all this is because I've seen Matt get enough money to like make his like get an apartment and then not do it. I've seen him get a lot of money, like there's one day where Matt made so much money, somebody donated so much money, he was like shaking, like he was like, I don't like he wanted to cut the live so bad, but he realized that the person wanted to still talk, the one that gave him money. There was a person that gave him like $200, right? And then he didn't even acknowledge it, and that person asked for the money back. Remember that live? So anyways, I've seen Matt go from like having a lot of money and blowing it and still saying the same thing, like every day it's a different thing. Like if it's not a plane ticket, it's gonna be Johnny Dangs. And you all gotta understand, like he still has government assistance, so his teeth are still gonna get fixed point blank if you're gonna give him money or not. Like it's just another grift of like saying that y'all helped me get my teeth together. In reality, it's like the government did, and you did help him because you paid your taxes. That's the only reason why.
Everywhere. I'm on the tail end.
Yeah, the chargeback. Yeah,
yes, exactly right. But I can't make it real in my mind that that's what I'm showing up to be doing. It's definitely
he did it to himself,
making me laugh. Like, am I putting on my hazmat suit and gloves?
Bad look as that, man.
Making sure I'm like ready.
He's just so negative. Like you can be negative and still be a decent human being to people. Like your life could suck, but you still gotta put on a smile.
Pay me to not show up,
like,
bro.
You gotta think about that. Like how many people that have served you food that they're going through a bunch of struggles and stress, and they just have to put on a smile. And some of y'all are like in the same struggle and can't tip. Like it's the same situation. Like people have to show up and perform. Regardless. Be it if it's your job at life, you have to turn.
Lazy, I know you keep saying that, but like, Walmarts are like super NPC. The behavior is like. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, I think if Matt had a little bit of sympathy for people, he'd go a little bit longer. Because like at this point, you gotta understand, when I first was
Trying my
watching
best
Matt,
with lazy.
there was like 400 to
Trying my best not
500
to
people in
ban
the room, you know, like, and now he can't even get nothing but 100 people to sit around, you know, just to listen to him rant, you know.
Said a
like,
lot of mean stuff.
it started
to people
declining at
today.
the end, you know, 58, 40, 33. When he was watching videos, there's like 20 people in the room, you know. Yeah, you have to do something, you know, like even if you're doing something and you're doing it the wrong way and trying, like it all works out at the end, you know. Of course, it's just a longer route, but it's everybody's route. Yeah, I mean, everybody has.
Yo, Chloe, I'm glad you're here.
Everybody's offered him something. Like right
Yes,
now,
I
this live, somebody
understand,
offered him to work at a boat factory. or something.
Codekins, definitely. I'm taking you seriously. You're just making me kind of laugh here and there, but I'm taking you seriously. But that's what I'm trying to explain by like. Unless I'm
I think
meeting
so,
you
too.
within a 24 to 48 hour period, I would need not only a plane flight,
think
I'd
you're
need like
absolutely
a
right.
temporary stay somewhere
People
before
have
I'm able to
just
orient
given up.
myself with like the environment of where I'm at, where I'm working. It seems like you're going the extra mile when you could help out somebody local.
Yeah. Like the only reason why he didn't block me, he put me on one of those like timeouts for 10 seconds, you know.
That's what I'm trying to stress.
Because he told me that I had
I'm not trying to
older
deflect
people
or
that
you're
had
offering.
it was like my was like 8 years. You know?
That makes sense. This is the same type of conversation I have with everybody hypothetically, whether it's hypothetically power washing or hypothetically doing whatever miscellaneous. I'm okay. No, I'm not. Sarcasm. And the fact that you say that does make me upset because that's not the intent that I want.
We got 4 more lights on the vertical, so
I want to give out to people. I'm going through some serious mental health stuff right now. Sarcasm. I've spent the past like 2 hours calling 988, 911, FBI. I've spent a lot of time threatening lives in the past like 3 hours.
I think that he thinks he's really doing a job. I think that he thinks this is really his job.
So I'm doing my best. The homie's trying to help me out with a job in Maryland. I'm like, yo, if you want to help me out, I need $1,000 so I can clean up my life. Another $500 so I can take a plane ticket. And I'll be in Maryland in some hotel. And I'll be like, okay, what's going on?
Hey, shout out to Andy, thanks so much.
It seems like a lot of work when you could just like hire somebody local and not worry about my personal problems.
Yeah, from
Yeah, that's what I'm
what
trying to explain. If you're trying to help me, then why don't, if you're like financially well off, if you're a person that's financially well off, you think you can help me out with $2,000? Why does there have to be some exchange when we go to Maryland? What's happening here? Does that make sense?
What's happening? Hey, shout out
Is
to
2,000 too much? Does it have to be 1,000? Why do I have to go to Maryland and power wash boats? I'm hearing what Rifle's saying. Rifle used to be a guy that was like kind of angry at me because he was like distracted by the misperceptions and false projections. And then his brain, like, he woke up from the brain rot. You didn't let it get to him. He's like, wait a fucking minute. It doesn't happen to everybody, but it actually happened to him. So that's why he's hearing your story and he's really laughing. Like he said, he's making up his own, he ruined his own story. He's like, can you plus these skyscrapers? He's making me laugh too. Because his brain's actually like working on that level. Where he's like, these people are being kind of goony, man. And I'm like, no worries, I'm like seeing how long the story can last. And you want me to go to Maryland, and... But here's what I'm saying, instead of me laughing at you like you're not being serious, because I genuinely do believe you're being serious. Let's set all that aside, like I said. I seriously do believe that you have 14 people who can effectively, or they're a part of your company, and you got it all handled, you know. And if you're wanting to do something generous out of the kindness of your heart to sincerely affect my mental health in a positive way in my life, I genuinely need like $1,000 to $2,000 to like rebalance out everything I got going on right now. Like legitimately everything I got going on right now. I could extend the hotel for 7 more days in order to help buy a new suit, set up the plane ticket, talk to Johnny and the team, do my best to de-escalate things with the people.
the people's crazy.
And then I'll be, yeah, but it's, yeah, it takes a lot of money. Yippee. I'm glad it takes so much money. Yeah. What were we talking about? How you want to jump through flaming hoops to power water boats? It's not that I don't want to, but I legitimately don't think I have any time. And I'm going through a lot right now. And I can't, like, seem to insert that within the, force feed that within the equation.
We get some more likes on the vertical, we get 50 hour sheet, y'all. We'll have to stream,
Yeah, it's correct, sarcasm. I mainly do just chatting. I try my best to do IRL, but people dox me, stalk me, and really, yeah, it's all ruined my life for the most part. Having a fun time. Yeah.
Nah. This is the boat guy. This is the boat guy live.
Sitting on the
So
side.
the boat guy came in here trying to explain himself. At 2 o'clock in the morning, he was trying to
I don't have a seizure, but I just lay down with 2 pillows. I called WHO recently. Yeah, I'm 29. I'm dealing with some serious mental health issues. Crisis, yeah, they didn't want to talk to me. The FBI didn't want to talk to me. The police don't want to talk to me. Nobody's here to solve my problems. Nobody's here to help me. Nobody's here to hold my hand. Nobody's here to give me a hug.
Man, I don't need that hug, bro. I need that hug. I went there to hold his hand. Was he a baby, bro?
Yeah, so you get what I'm saying, right? But that's why I told him. I said, hey, if you're really wanting to like help me out, because he's saying I want to help you out, Well, this is about like him having a spark of generosity in his mind and his life and his whatever's going on. I genuinely need like $1,000 to $2,000, and that would help me out more than anybody's helped me out in the past 5 months. Well, what you're saying about opportunity, this and that. You're trying to make it this handshake based on like your energy transfer, equity, economic transfer money in your mind, you know. But I'm not trying to like shatter your philosophies or like double-edged greatsword your philosophies. A lot of that stuff sometimes isn't real. And like I explained, like Rightfoot was saying, like if you really want to know about it, you could just give him that 2K. And that 2K is like mind-bendingly world-altering. Instead of however much it would take me to even beat Ireland safely. And as we still mentally argue every time we get to this conversation point. For the third time, I'm like, man, you already told me you have 414 healthy employees. Compared to an 84-pound, 5'2" walking skeleton that you're trying to help. But the way to do that is to power wash him. It's a lot more time and money wasted when if you're trying to help me. It seems like you financially can't. So I'm not trying I'm not trying to take money from you. Like, I'm taking a lot. If you're willing to help me out with a $60,000 a year, oh boy, realistically, if you want to be the hero of the day, hero of the lifetime, send 2K my way, and I can't explain to you the level of exuberance, and I will go from mundane, I will go from spirit broken to spirit awoken.
Spirit broken, spirit awoken.
So 180 fast that I don't even know how to like ask and articulate and pretend. Yeah, the math ain't math. You get what I'm saying, right? But I'm trying to put it together. But like legitimately, like you could just do that. If your goal truly is, like you said, oh, I'm trying to help you out. You know what would help me out if you sent something to the PayPal? Would be legendary. I'm not disrespecting this offer. We keep going through it. That's a month, alright. Well, you've done your best. I appreciate you, Godkins. You've done your best, but I don't think I'm physically healthy enough to travel to Maryland.
You can hold one of those signs like so you get a wireless, you know what I mean? Like flip it around. You want the sign that directly people to go in. I see me flipping a sign. It's failing that bitch. Crazy. Like, on the top of his forehead, like on the ball spot.
The economy isn't healthy enough, and neither am I.
Yeah, he's trying to like manipulate the situation and say like, if you had so much money, why don't you just give me money? You know, like instead of having me work, just give it.
You could take a Greyhound. I'm not healthy enough to take buses. I don't sit on the bus.
I don't do
Makes
that.
me sick.
Makes me sick. Bro, he just takes the bus
I'm
everywhere.
on the bus all the way to Maryland. That's crazy. I weigh 84 pounds.
I weigh 84 pounds is crazy.
I'm glad that you have watch straps that cost that much. It's wonderful, Godkins. But you saying that is not like deflecting things in your favor. Like it makes more sense. It makes less sense. Why do you think I was upset with Savage? Instead of Savage helping me out for 50K, he gambled 30 of it away and lost it. And I was like, wait, you could have gave me that 30K. But instead he's like trying to sign up paperwork with his lawyers. I'm like, wait, you could just send me that 30K right now.
That's what I'm saying. Look, 30K could just send that to me. Like first it was 2,000.
That's correct, baby. That's what I'm trying to explain. I need 1,000 right now to survive.
No, not he's just trying to make it seem like that's the reason for him not to.
Living the past, you need to realize that.
He weighs so much, so little that he should be on. Oh, look,
the world.
Bunch of money in the world.
You spend fast. It means nothing.
Can't mean
There are people that gift me $100, and I say, wow, thank you. It makes me cry because I spent it on one or two things. And it's $100. I remember when I waited all year, one time a year, for my grandma to send me a gift card with money in it.
The first grift, grandma G equals grift.
And now in this economy, it means nothing. Something you waited all year for means fucking nothing. And if you don't receive it, you're gonna starve and die.
Starve and die.
Yeah, you guys are like, you need to work hard for your money. I'm a walking skeleton. I'm broken. I'm dying. Maybe that shit applies to the strong man. I'm about done, guys.
Grandma taught him and said he doesn't need to work for money. I don't know, bro. I know what it is that because I watched Matt so much. Matt said, basically he manipulated everybody from the jump. He said that he got bullied in school, so they said, hey, you don't have to go to school, right? So he quit. They got him the best computer. When Matt was homeless in the very beginning, before I ever watched him, he was walking around with like $300 studio speakers. The big dumb ones, like the big ones. He was using those as his normal just walk around speaker. But then rain, they got off. They were like the most expensive things you could ever get. So he had the best of the best. I don't know if you ever heard him talk about his little mouse. His fucking what's it called? His gamer mouse. Like he had the best of the best. Like and where did he get that? Like another thing too is like his family taught him that he's gonna get money forever. In fact, what's crazy is they asked him for some of his money. Like for him to stay inside the basement, they wanted some of his money, but he didn't want to pay it. And also he was dirty as fuck. He was pissing in chocolate milk bottles and like not using the bathroom, like just using the bathroom downstairs in the basement. There's no basement bathroom. Or like in fact, the audacity, there was a bathroom, but he just wasn't trying to go, to the other side of the basement to use it.
You have to spend time in a place called the shower room. $75 to the end.
You gotta understand, he's a grandfather in. Imagine, like, and that's to everybody. If I gave you $1,000 every month, your life would change. Because even if you're down to zero, you have the opportunity to restart it, and that's essentially what Matt has. On top of that, Matt also gets food money. He gets medical. Because I don't know, crazy. Like, I was not good, but I don't have insurance. Like, if I have to go, it's gonna be on my dime. The thing about it is, Matt, once someone has a cut on his arm, he has to use it as a hotel. He just go to the hospital. They have to accept his insurance. So it's fucked up.
So he behaves when I'm like, what are we doing, guys? I'm really, I guess, disappointed. I don't know, I'm disappointed in, what was this dude's name, Ched? I'm disappointed in his perspective of, like, how he perceives reality and money and all this other stuff. He said he wanted to help me, yet he didn't give me a penny. And I need money. I need help. He wants to help me, yet something is stopping him. Like, I'd be a bad person, or he'd be a bad person, or the money means too much to him. There's a missing puzzle piece there. I could keep saying stuff until whatever helps you sleep at night finally makes that missing puzzle piece, puts the whole piece together, and you're like, oh.
That's called manipulation. Like, when people are not agreeing with you, but you give them enough stuff so they can agree with
Definitely, Jared, yes. I don't know why he said that. He said that for like no reason. That was very interesting. It added a missing puzzle piece that was like, what's wrong here? If you spent that much with that, why don't you give me that? I was like, I didn't really help to your favor. Didn't really lean this way, lean this way. What are we doing here? So, if what he's saying, there's a lot of people that can't puzzle. I don't want to what, Chloe? What's going on? We gotta speak in full sentences. I'm autistic. The family rancher, you are programmed just like a lot of people. I'm not here to argue with you. Whatever helps you sleep at night. I hope you have a wonderful night.
Yeah, this was Matt's last, like, this was the morning live of the last day. So this was at like 2 o'clock my time, so it was like his midnight. So this is his last, his first, last live of the day or whatever. Because he did a morning live as well, but then he did this live too.
Right, thank you for having a working brain. It genuinely means a lot to me. I'm going through actual, serious mental health issues, where the FBI, the police, and the crisis line, the 988 crisis line, won't talk to me anymore. I'm going through some serious self-harm stuff.
Bro, him showing off that little
and I feel like everybody's against me, and nobody can see the world clearly. But right foot, I really appreciate that you're using your brain correctly, and you can kind of like, you got your goggles on, you know?
Because he's full of shit.
You're not listening to me and repeating what I say. Repeat after me. I'm not force-feeding you something for you to force-feed back. I think the same thing that he thinks. No, you like said something over here, and I'm like, that's the same thing I've been saying over and over and over and over and over. He said it too? I thought it was just me. It becomes like a just calm down moment, you know what I mean? I start to like really like lose my shit and start to freak out. Just calm down, man. I'm really going through it now.
He's going through it.
So thanks for just being a human being.
I don't know if y'all see it, but like,
giving
people are, shit, take seizures. Like,
validating that you got a working brain. Yep. It's midnight 40. Midnight. I'm just sitting here. Really dealing with some serious mental health problems.
We got about 5 minutes left and it's gonna cut. Yeah, I appreciate you for coming back in. Forgive me, guys. I took a little bit of a hiatus as well. If nobody knows, I've been extending the place, and in reality, they want me to put down another year, and I don't want to do it here. So I've been going everywhere, to be honest with you.
No, I can't because I need $1,000.
Mexico, trying to find good spots to live. And I found 2 good spots, so we're gonna try to make it work. So I'm gonna be here for another month, and then get ready for Mexico, baby. More or less, space, and in reality, 5 minutes left. And
I'm just sitting here, really dealing with some serious mental health problems.
We got about 5 minutes left, and it's gonna cut. Yeah, I appreciate you for coming back in. Forgive me, guys. I took a little bit of a hiatus as well. If nobody knows, I've been extending this place, and in reality, they want me to put down another year, and I don't want to do it here. So I've been going everywhere, to be honest with you.
No,
in
I
reality,
can't go
like
to bed because
more
I
or less,
need
just the skirts of
$1,000.
Mexico, trying to find a good spot to live.
Keep explaining.
And I found 2 good spots, so we're gonna try to make it work. So I'm gonna be here for another month, and then get ready for Mexico, baby. We're gonna do some IRL because out there it's just easier, you know. It's really pretty. But you know, the problem is I gotta get better service. That's one thing. If anybody knows better service, so I could walk around.
Incorrect, Andy. It's
I gotta find
full
better
of
service.
homeless people that do drugs.
Fuck no. I would
Incorrect.
go broke in Seattle. I'd be begging y'all for money. I wouldn't know how to make money.
I don't think he left already. Is he here still? Pretty sure he left already. I don't think I banned him, did I? Pretty sure he left already. He wants to do, he will.
Also, guys, I want to get kicked up because IRL content. There's a possibility that I can get monetized book here on YouTube as well as get. So if you can follow the character, all the links are in the front page. Also, follow the Patreon. I am booting everybody that is not a blue member on the Discord. So, hey, God bless you, God bless you. Hey, thank you so much, God bless you.
Mama project $10. No warning, so Mark. Welcome back.
Hey, thank you so much, Montu. Yeah, no, like I was explaining, like when Matt took off his break, Montu, I felt like it was an opportunity for me to take a break. You know, like, in reality, like but 1 week or a few days happened, a week and a week. You know, like I went to San Antonio for the Spurs game because we thought I was gonna win. I was like, oh, you know, we're gonna watch it, they're gonna win. I really thought in my head they're gonna make it go all 6, you know, because it's, you know, I feel like it's still entertaining. You know, they call it sports entertainment for a reason, you know. But in reality, they blew. It was just a blowout. Like they just dominated the whole fucking game. So I came back, I did 1 live, and I just got to my head that, you know, well, not even in my head, but I ended up bumping into my neighbor and I felt too bad about the fact that I've been on here for a month. And then when I called in, they told me that, hey, if I don't find a lease, they're gonna ask me to leave. So I decided just to take it as an opportunity you know, because it's a, you know, I feel like it's still entertainment. You know, they call it sports entertainment for a reason, you know, but in reality, they blew. It was just a blowout. Like they're just dominating the whole fucking game. So I came back. I did 1 live, and it just got into my head that, you know, well, and not even in my head, but I ended up bumping into my neighbor, and I totally forgot about the fact that I've been on here for you know, the monthly thing. And when I called in, they told me that, hey, if I don't sign a lease, they're gonna ask me to leave. So I decided just to take it as an opportunity to really go get find a different place. You know,
that's pretty cool.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
I've had my subscribers, my supporters, my community.
Thank you so much, Mama, too, for the donation. I love you. Thank you so much for support.
Unbelievable things. That's why I have so much faith in you guys.
But yeah, get ready, guys. I'll be moving closer to Mexico, so it's gonna be beautiful. Get ready for the IRLs.
You guys have moved the world for me, to say the least. So I understand I can do this, I can do that.
Do this. do this.
We've gotten really far.
Do this. Do that. Do that.
Got a lot of faith in you guys. We can cross any bridge. We can.
So we just
Cross any
asked that
mountain.
question, Don C. All right, look, real quick for anybody in the room, like, it's almost over. We have 2 more minutes of this, but there's a lot of allegations, I guess, throwing out there. Like people are saying that he got a strike and kind of like a timeout, if you will, for like a week ban or 2-week ban. And that's the reason why he's not alive, because he was talking about kids. That could be one thing. Another thing is that he is in Seattle or in the Bremerton area, which, if nobody knows, all of the homeless people from Seattle, it's like Cuba. I hate to be like that, but they put them on that boat, the ferry, and they sent them all to Bremerton. It's kind of crazy that Matt is literally at the mecca of Bumtown because Matt is a bum, So when I say that, is all the homeless people from Seattle also got vouchers. So it's probably a situation the same thing like Matt, because they wanted to clean up Seattle to make it not look homeless, right? They want, because we have a lot of people from everywhere, Scotland, all over Europe, Asia, we have everywhere. Like the U.S. right now is prime time. I don't know if y'all saw that, but in Boston they ended up killing all the beer. I don't know if y'all caught that part, but anyways, at this point, what I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people with the eyes, so they're giving away vouchers. So Matt could be living off vouchers. Now, allegation 3 is that same thing that I believe is because Matt was explaining it the same way that I got information on it, is that Matt got offered to go to like a rehab center. So like a rehabilitation, not for psych, but for the drug usage. So if Matt is going to a drug rehabilitation center, which I believe that is true, because low key, everybody thinks that Matt has been doing something extra, like if he's really going to a truthful rehabilitation center, it'd be for a 90-day or a 45-day evaluation. Then if he's good, 45 or 90, but that's all thrown in there. Tomorrow, you never know. He could pop up, So anyways, those are the allegations, if you will, what's going on with that. But I mean, your guess is as good as mine right now. Matt's brother's in the room, the one that it says Matt's brother. He said that he called the hotel and Matt's not at the hotel anymore. But I'm like, why would they even give you that information? But he says they've been doing that all the time. So I don't know. He's in the hood, so it could be true. Straight up. He's probably on the streets.
Subway, $18. Steak.
Yeah, you gotta understand, this is my little running block here, so I know everybody there, like, it's kind of, you'll see.
Burger. $12.
Those are my little running blocks, like, so I know everybody there, like, it's kind of, you'll see. Straight up. He's probably on the streets.
Subway, $18. Steak.
Yeah, you gotta understand, like, those are my little running blocks, like, so I know everybody there, like, it's kind of, you'll see.
Burger. $12.
Okay, he's going off.
Take your pick, you goofy ass retard. I'm tired of wasting my life, wasting 45 seconds arguing with you goofy ass retards. You should be doing it. You should be shaving you. You should be starving to death to save your money. Sick of arguing with you worthless fucking retards.
Damn. She's doing good. I love her, but the thing about it, she's on her own timing. Like, when I wake up, she doesn't want to wake up. Like, she's on her own timing. Like, she sleeps early. Like, right now she's in bed. Like, she doesn't want to be moved. Like, if you move her, she pretends to be scared of you, fake scared of you, and she'll like go underneath the bed. Like, I don't know. She's different. She has her own. She's on her own time. Like, she just has her own rhythm. She does whatever she wants, basically. She walks all over me. All right, so that's the end of it. Yeah, that's the last of it. But yeah, that little crash out the end was crazy. Here, let me see before we go. Once again, I will be coming back consistently, guys. Do not worry. I got y'all's back. Let me see. Is this it? Yeah, this is when Matt got beat up by that lady. Hey, and she had a chihuahua too, ironically.
Go to my house again. I will fucking make sure you will never see the light of day again. Do you understand me?
So this is the landlord's, I want to say it's his ex-wife. So this is the landlord's ex-wife, but she was there because she's still part of the I guess they're trying to sell the, I don't know. But I know Matt was, trying to claim it as adverse possession, but we all know what he was doing there, right? Yeah, he was doing the grip of a lifetime, right?
Ever. Go to my house again. I will fucking make sure you will never see the light of day again. Do you understand me?
I wouldn't approach me or threaten me. Will you get my property? Return my property, I will harm you. Return my property, or I will harm you.
Last year.
Leave, or I will harm you. Leave, or I will harm you. Leave, or I will harm you. Leave, or I will harm you.
2 seconds to find your punk ass. Yeah, she a gangster, bro. Like, imagine. Like, this is the crazy part. She was there to go to court with Matt. She was gonna be in the same fucking courtroom as Matt, and literally pulled up on the day before. That's a gangster, bro. Like, that's fucking thugged out. Like, I don't know how many people are just that dumb that they're gonna fucking fuck up their little judgment because they're gonna go there and that's crazy. But that's what she did. You all depressed. They're going off on her.
Ever. Go to my house again. I will fucking make sure you will never see the light of day again. Do you understand me?
I wouldn't approach me or threaten me.
$20 for pants because he wears size 48 pants.
Return my property, I will harm you. Return my property, or I will harm you. Leave, 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 or I will harm you.
2 seconds before you put that.
Took me 2 seconds to find your punk ass. Bruh. Matt was super depressed. Bro, she should have broken this phone. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. That Ultra, that fucking, what is it, S4 or whatever, like those phones are built to last. Cause Matt swung around and knocked the fuck out the pole with one, and then, that's the same phone that this lady threw on the ground. Like that phone's been around. That phone's lived through some shit. Yeah. All right, guys, we've been here for an hour and 41 minutes. I know I've been taking off on a hiatus, but I'm human like y'all, and I gotta get my life in order too, so I can be successful, so I can bring y'all money. But I do appreciate it for the donations. Once again, thank you so much for too. God bless everybody that's ever donated to me. I do appreciate y'all. Because at this point, I would love to make this full time, make this a job. But it's the same thing. Like it's a struggle, just trying to figure it out. So, but yeah, I gotta work with everyone else. So I love you. I will stay continuous to this. So come back. I know I've been, like I said, I take a little breaks and I don't tell y'all, but it's because I'm human like y'all. I gotta do stuff in the background. So, but everything's fine, good. I'm healthy, everything's great. In fact, it's a blessing. Like, it was a blessing to take this week off because I needed to figure out my living situation. But yeah, I'll be here for another month and then get ready, baby. I love you, I respect y'all. God bless everybody for being here. I will be back. So shout to Annie, shout to Brutus, shout to Megan, shout to Lele, shout to all the mods. W mods, shout to Mom 2, W Mama 2, everybody. W Mama 2, Mama 2 donated $10. I do appreciate that. So it's going to the station. Tomorrow will be the mansion fund, next to Johnny Gang. So get ready, support your boy. So I can, I don't know, I'm just joking. But yeah, once again, support your boy by coming back. Loving the live. If you want to donate, you're more than welcome to. But you coming back and just being here, coming and just being part of it is really everything. So I love you, I respect you, I appreciate you being here. I will be back. Once again, I appreciate you for hanging out. Come back. Come back.